Oi, gente, tá tudo bem? Acho que agora vai dar tudo certo, hein? Vamos ver. Kevin, Charles, Jacob, Safe, Gary. Oi, gente, acho que eu tô aqui agora. Vocês estão me vendo? Can you see me, guys? Ah, there she is. Here I am. How are you guys? Okay, so we're going to start this class finally. I'm here with you this Tuesday evening for another class, yes, Portuguese class. Let me see who's there. Oh, yay, Cynthia. Yay, I think this is Quentin, if I'm not. Aditya, hello everyone. So I'm very excited we're here together in this evening. So guys, let's begin our class, and I want to start saying hello, welcome, and thank you. Thank you all for your kind messages about the situation here in my hometown. All the state of Minas Gerais, a lot of cities were hit by this terrible rains and flooding. So flooding, I guess you taught me another day how to say this. Thank you all for your kind words, your kind messages, for being worried about us. We are safe. We live in a tall building, so I live in the 4th floor, so we are fine. But there are a lot of families here that lost everything because my hometown is a small town, and it was built around the river, very close to the river. So all the stores, supermarkets, and many houses, they are next to the river. So then when the level of the river was high, then all of them was affected, So right now what you're doing is, because most of the families that lived close to the river, they lost everything. They lost furniture, they lost everything, clothes, baby clothes. So they are needing a lot baby clothes and diapers, milk, food, everything. They lost everything, guys. You don't have any idea about how terrible is the situation here. So right now we are raising some funds to help the families. A lot of people is helping, and we are, we have a lot of places where you can donate stuffs, but we are also collecting some money to buy other kind of things they may help, like for example things that we use to clean your house, or things they're personal use. So all of this kind we can donate, we need to buy. So that's why we're raising some funds to buy this kind of thing. And I have a link of fundraising, online fundraising. So if you can donate, you can do an international donation. So it's a Brazilian website, but it accepts international donation now, because I asked. So if you want to donate anything, guys, $1, it's already a very good help for those that lost everything. So the minimum you can do is a lot for other people that lost everything. Okay, so now let's talk about happy things, right? I just wanted to say thank you and to ask for your help, because I'm asking everyone's help. So now let's talk about our class. Let me see if we have questions here. People are saying, yes, feminine products especially, and cleaning products. Nossa casa em Belo Horizonte é segura. Que bom, muito bom. Isso é bom. Se todo mundo pudesse estar seguro, seria ótimo. If everyone could be safe, it would be wonderful. Muito bem, então vamos falar da nossa aula. Nossa aula, que é toda terça-feira. Live class every Tuesday. So, our class happens here on YouTube at 8 p.m. New York City time every Tuesday, and it's 10 p.m. in Brazil. I don't know if you're living here in Brazil. So, just put this time on your schedule every week, a live class here on YouTube with your teachers from Yes Portuguese. 1 week, this class is with Ludmila, and another week, this class is with me. So you can have both of the teachers helping you to improve your learning of Portuguese, okay? So in this class today, we are going to talk about how to become fluent in Portuguese in 2020. So guys, it's possible. If you just started to learn in Portuguese, it's possible to end this year already speaking Portuguese fluently, okay? So if you have already started, that's even better. But if you just started, no problem at all. We are going to make this possible and this happen during this year, okay? So just let me know in the comment section, please, if you just started to learn Portuguese, or if you already have some knowledge of Portuguese, if you have been studying Portuguese for a while now. So please write in the comment section. I want to know, what kind of knowledge you already have and what you're doing to learn Portuguese. Safe. My Otávio's grandmother, she's fine, she's okay. She lost some furniture, but she's fine because she's living in Otávio's mom's house right now. She's staying there. And on Sunday, we cleaned her house. We had to take a lot of mud and dirty and water from the river. It was terrible when you got there, but now it's fine. It's okay. Oh, Brenda, hello. Yes, we talked. Yeah. Okay. Very good, guys. So, just starting. Very good. Just keep answering me if you have started, if you have just started to learn Portuguese, or if you've been studying for a while now. Jacob, tenho estudado português desde 2015. Muito bem. It's a long time. Otávio and I, we got married in 2015. Ok, Greg B2. Desde novembro, muito bom. Only been learning since December, been picking up, well, since it's similar to Spanish. So, do you speak Spanish? Carlos Ramirez, probably you are from a Spanish-speaking country. Muito bom, very good, guys. Oh, Dan, you're a yapper, yay, yes. Okay, very good. So guys, this is the last class of January, so this is why I picked this topic to talk about today. How to become fluent in 2020, because we have some personal goals, some personal resolutions for a new year, and one of them could be to speak Portuguese fluently, So are you already working on your New Year's resolutions regarding to learning some stuff, learning Portuguese or other language, or doing whatever you want to do in your life? For example, I decided to work out every day. So I run Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And I work out at the gym on Tuesday and Thursdays. So every day, but on Sunday I just relax. This is one of my personal New Year's resolutions. So are you already working on your New Year's resolution? Are you doing your best to get them done, or you're still procrastinating? You're still waiting for the right moment? I don't know. But what I have to say to you is start right now. Don't wait for the best moment. Like, people in Brazil, they used to say, I wait for Carnival. After Carnival, I will start doing whatever I want to do. But this is actually You're just procrastinating, you know? You're just postponing your dreams and your plans, okay? Let me see. There are some answers. So, Marcos, como eu posso dar vocês aí? Here in my hometown, Marcos, você pode, se você quiser, doar para minha vaquinha onde eu estou arrecadando algum dinheiro para comprar itens pessoais, alguns itens que as pessoas estão precisando muito. Então, eu vou deixar o link aqui no final da aula, tá bom? Obrigada. Charles is a yapper, 6 months, 6 meses. Muito bem, that's correct. Gary estudando quase 2 anos, ótimo. Mas tem oportunidade para cantar em português porque eu sou capoeirista. É ótimo, isso é muito bom. Quentin, you speak very well. Yes, we have spoke on Instagram, right? Yes, I do speak Spanish. My only battle is to not speak Portuñol. Yeah, but this is the battle of Brazilian people as well. So every Brazilian will say they can speak Spanish, but it's not so true because we can understand, but what we speak is kind of Portuñol. It's a mix of Portuguese and Espanhol, Spanish. Jacob, I saw a cool meme last night. The best time to start learning a language is when you were a kid. The second best is today. Very good. Muito bom. Meu objetivo é praticar português todos os dias até eu partir para o carnaval. Muito bem, Dan. Muito bom mesmo. Excelente. Ótimo. Vamos lá. Então, olha só. Pay attention, guys. To start working your New Year's resolution, we need a planning, you know, we need a planner. Or what are you going to do and how you're going to do, you know, what do you want. So I prepared a planner for you, and you probably have it in your in the PDF file that I sent to you in the Telegram group. So we need a planner, so we have a month by month what to do to become fluent in Portuguese in 2020, okay? So, I'm talking about this PDF file, I want to ask you, did you receive the PDF file we're gonna use in this class? Have you received it in Telegram group? If you haven't, guys, it's because you're not in the Portuguese Fluency Journey group on Instagram, on WhatsApp, or you're not in the Telegram group. You know, we used to have a WhatsApp group, but we had to move to Telegram because the WhatsApp group has a limit of people. So on Telegram, we can have more people, so it's better. And we have a lot of other resources that will be even helpful. Muito bom. Okay. If you're not in this Telegram group, you can join. The address is the same. So yesportuguese.com/zap. Z-A-P. Just join us over there. Okay? Muito bom. Então, vocês me conhecem. You know me, guys. You know me. And every Tuesday when I'm here, I propose some tasks, tarefas do dia, tasks do dia. So the first one is to click on the like button. It's to like the class. And our goal, Jacob is not helping me today on that, but he is always my assistant, is to check. Our goal is to get to 20 likes, okay? 20 curtidas. You say that. This is a good opportunity for you to learn how to say that. Likes in Portuguese is curtida. So, 20 curtidas. Beleza? Help me. Oh, safe. You, yappers, you don't need to be on Telegram group because every message is sent to this Telegram group is a general group. You will receive on the yappers group, so no need for that. Desculpa, no problem, just kidding. Okay, so yappers, you don't need to go to Telegram group, but if you want to be there, because there are a lot of more people there, feel free to join, okay? Oh my god, got my 5 accounts up, 5 likes here. Oh, thank you, Dan. Okay, the second task is to subscribe to the channel. So if you're new here, if you're a newcomer and you're not subscribed to this channel yet, so click on the subscribe button and then just use this opportunity to click on the bell and set the reminders from YouTube. So every time we have a new video here, you're going to receive a notification, okay? And the third task, share the class, share our videos to help other people to learn Portuguese, to find us and to start learning Portuguese. And let's do an exercise to start our class. Introduce yourself. So you're going to use this structure here, but you can use others if you know. So, meu nome é Adriele. Eu sou Adriele, I could say both. Meu nome é Adriele, eu sou Adriele. Eu sou do Brasil, eu sou do Brasil. And you know why I use do here? It's because it's a masculine name. Brazil is a masculine name. And then when you introduce yourself, also say, eu sou yapper, if you are studying with our private course, if you're a student in our private course. If you're new, say, eu sou newcomer. If you are just following us for a while now, and you like our content, use eu sou yes Portuholic and use the hashtag, then we can identify you. So introduce yourself, guys. I'll give you some seconds to do that. Okay, so let's see who's going to introduce yourself. Remember, you have to say your name, seu nome, meu nome é, ou eu sou a, ou o, eu sou do Brasil ou dos Estados Unidos. And then use eu sou yapper, eu sou newcomer ou eu sou yes Portuholic, ok? E agora, já que fizemos tudo isso, we already talked about all of this, pega o seu material, se prepara para a aula, entra no modo aula, concentra e bora estudar. So, get your PDF file, your study material, get ready for the class, get into the class mode, focus, and let's study. But before we go, let me read the comments. Ok. Eu sou o Daniel, sou um yapper. Oi, meu nome é Marcos, sou da Califórnia. Eu sou o Jacob, eu moro no Canadá. Eu sou Yes Portuholic, verified Yes Portuholic, muito bom. Meu nome é Gary, sou da Inglaterra, sou um yapper. Eu sou Safe, moro em Londres e sou um yapper. Meu nome é Quentin, sou da Trinidad e Tobago, sou um Portuholic. I do have a question. Before the new year, you and Ludmilla used to post a short ticket every morning on YouTube. Will you continue those? Yes, we are preparing some new things for you. That's why we're a little bit late, but you're going to receive more videos here on YouTube for sure. Some of them are already recorded. Meu nome é Charles, eu sou dos Estados Unidos. Hashtag YesPortuholic. Meu nome é Omar, eu sou do Porto Rico. Que legal! Oh, you have been studying for a few years. Joara Blake. Eu sou Carlos, eu sou um newcomer. Bem-vindo, Carlos, bem-vindo. O meu nome é Shane, eu sou irlandês. Ok, good. Oh, thank you, Jacob, eu fico feliz. Ok. I really enjoy those dicas. Meu nome é Broderick, eu sou dos Estados Unidos, eu sou um yapper. Yay, Shane yapper. Very good, guys. Muito bom. Então vamos começar a aula, vamos lá? Oops, here we are. Hey, Didier da Costa Rica, bem-vindo! Okay, guys, how to become fluent in Portuguese in 2020. So, we have a study planner that I prepared for you here. And we have the months and the task and 3 tasks to do each month, okay? Hey, Tiffany! Oi, meu nome é Tiffany, eu moro nos Estados Unidos. Yay, very good. So, guys, everyone got your study material, your PDF? Hey Tommy, eu sou Yepper, tenho família no Brasil. Muito bem. Tiffany é nova no grupo? Ok. Hey Tiffany, welcome. Bem-vinda, bem-vinda. Muito bom, então todo mundo focado aqui no nosso planner. Everyone focused here in our planner. Ok? Então, vamos lá. Em janeiro, January, so you can also use this to learn the months. Janeiro, janeiro. Repeat with me. Janeiro. Not já, já. Janeiro, janeiro, okay? Task number 1. So, if you just started to learn Portuguese, or if you're studying Portuguese for a while now, but you are struggling to become fluent, let's do this first task, okay? Do a research to find the best method for you. So you need to find out by yourself which is the best method for you. So it's a study by yourself. So when you study by yourself, you make your own time, you have to look for your own materials, your own content, what you're going to study every day. You need to make a organization of each topic you're going to study, or find a place to get some texts and audios, things like that. Or you want to begin an online course, or hire a private teacher, or join a language school next to you. So it doesn't matter the method, guys. You just use the first month of the year, and now you have just 1 week to find what is the best method for you. So you do a research and find out what is the best method for you to study. What do you think will be the best for you? You know, it doesn't matter what other people say. You need to think about how you're going to learn better. So you choose the best method, the method that works better for you. Then the second task in this month, and you use the rest of the week, is create your immersion environment. So you have to create your own immersion environment, you know. And what is this immersion environment? So you are learning Portuguese, right? So you think you need to expose yourself to a lot of Portuguese, most as you can. So for example, if you have in your cell phone, you know, change the language to Portuguese. Instead of using your own language, change it to Portuguese. In your computer, change the language to Portuguese. Choose some Brazilian songs, and then create a playlist on in your Spotify account, or I don't know where. Just create a playlist of Portuguese songs, Brazilian songs, okay? Choose a lot of movies and TV shows in Portuguese, and then every time you go to watch something in Portuguese, okay? Decide to listen to news, or to watch news, to read something, and then you create your own immersion environment. It's difficult for some people to learn a language if you're not living in the country that speaks that language. So, for example, for me, when I started to learn English, it was really hard. It's hard to find someone to speak in English, you know. So that's the reason why sometimes I don't improve my pronunciation, or sometimes why I don't learn new expressions, and especially those that are more used by native speakers. But you know, and when I started to learn, I created my own immersion environment, and I'm still learning English. Yeah, we never stop learning a language, even when we become fluent, but even when we can communicate. So I always watch something in English. I always read something in English. The language in my cell phone is in English. My computer is in English. So I am always in contact with English language. And this is what you should do with Portuguese. Be always in contact with Portuguese. Okay? Then the task number 3 is start listening to Portuguese. So one good tip for you is to find a good podcast and listen to it at least once a week. At least, but it's not enough, okay? Once is not enough. If you could, the best thing to do is to listen every day to Portuguese. You know, every day you listen an episode of a podcast or of a news or something else. Every day you should listen and be, if you don't understand anything, just be in contact, because as much as you listen, as much as your pronunciation will improve. Okay? So guys, there's another thing that I want to say to you here. What is the definition of fluency? You know, fluency is, some people, they have different definitions for it, but I give you mine. Fluency is when you are able to communicate, to engage in a conversation, and to keep yourself in that conversation. You know, even when you don't know the right word, the right vocabulary, but you can find a way to explain that. So this is fluency. Fluency is to be able to communicate in a language, to engage in a conversation, and to keep yourself in that conversation. Okay? When you feel that you can be in a conversation, even if you are lacking vocabulary, even if your pronunciation is not the best pronunciation in the world, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is you can understand people and people can understand you, and you can have a chat for a while. Okay? Oh, let me see some comments. Eu mudei o idioma do meu celular 3 semanas atrás. Isso é muito bom. I've learned a lot of new words and terms, and I've picked up on following the GPS direction that way. This is amazing. That's a great idea. Podcast when driving to and from work, Charles. This is great. Quentin, I learned a lot of extra words watching pro wrestling in Spanish. I'll try this in Portuguese. This is good. Good idea. So newcomer, hey Charles, welcome. Okay, so now we go to fevereiro. It's February. So fevereiro. Fevereiro. What to do on fevereiro? The first thing I recommend to you, the first task, is to enroll to a course. Online course, school, language school, you know, in person, or collect enough material to start studying. So if you're not enrolling to any course or not to hire any private teacher, you need to collect enough material to start studying. So you need to collect some listening materials, reading stuff, grammar, vocabulary, and speaking material. So you collect everything that you need to study. And then task number 2 is pretty obvious. You start studying. And my tip for you is, if you want to end this year speaking Portuguese fluently, is dedicate from 20 to 40 minutes a day to Portuguese. And it applies to any language, but you need to dedicate every day some minutes, okay? From 20 to 40, I think it's enough, okay? And then the third task, form a habit. Make it a habit. Make it part of your routine. So for example, I want to exercise every day, right? As I told you. So what I did is a table of habits, and I have 4 important tasks that I should do every day. And I copied this from Otávio because he's more organized than me in those kind of things. And then I put all the 4 tasks that I want to do every day as a habit, as part of my routine. And then every day I have to do that in a specific time. So for example, I exercise every day at 7 in the morning. Sometimes, some days it's a little bit confusing, but I try every day at 7 in the morning, I try to be at the gym. Okay? So you need to put a time for you to dedicate to your studies of Portuguese. So, I'm going to study Portuguese every day at 7 p.m. Or I'm going to study Portuguese every day at my lunch break. I'm going to study Portuguese every day in the morning before I go to work. I don't know, but you have to pick up a time, and organize your schedule. Then it will become part of your routine and you never forget to do that. And you never say that you don't have time to do that because you made a time for that, So, then you go to Março. Março is March and it's the month of my birthday. And every time in the beginning of the year, I'm already excited because I love my birthday. So, Março, what to do on March? First, you keep studying from 20 to 40 minutes a day. You keep your schedule, you keep your routine. But I have a second task that I think that's important to start doing. So find a group of students learning the same language as you to share your progress and keep your motivation high. When you have a group of people doing the same thing as you are doing and you share stuffs and you share your progress, you keep your motivation high. So for example, for me, you can't understand that as a competition, or you can't feel like you are losing if someone is more developed than you or having more results than you, or you can't think that you are better than other people because you are having better results, you are having, improving fast. That's not about that. It's about to share what you have, your progress, and people will congratulate you, and you can also share your difficulties, and people will try to help you and to cheer you up. So this is very important to have a group of students. So in our course we have the Yappers group, and it's very beautiful to see our students talking, and they are always saying good things, nice things to the other students. So let's see some comments here. Quando eu estudo 5 vezes uma semana, desde segunda-feira até sexta. Muito bom. Sábado e domingo são dias de estudar espanhol. Ótimo. Oh, Marcos, meu nível é dia 28 de março. March 28. It's my birthday, guys. In the end of the month. 2 months from now, actually. Exactly 2 months from now. Because today is 28. So, be consistent. It's my third task for you. It will be hard in the first weeks, but with time, it will become part of your routine and it will be easier. So, consistency is an important word for everything you do in your life. So, especially if you're learning a language, be consistent. So, from now we have do a research of your best method, create your immersion environment. You started listening to Portuguese every day or once a week. But my best tip for you is every day. Okay? So this is what you should do on January. On February, you enroll to a course, or you collect enough material to start studying by yourself. Then you start studying, dedicate from 20 to 40 minutes a day, and you start to form a habit. On March, you keep studying every day, from 20 to 40 minutes. You try to find a group of students to share your progress and to keep your motivation high, and you need to be consistent. So if you decide to study every day, even when it's difficult. If you decide to study 3 times a week, that's perfect, just be consistent. So I used to say that you have to start with small goals. To keep consistency, you need to start with small goals. So if you can't study every day, study what you can, like twice a week, once a week. but then you do it that time of the day every week, and it will become part of your routine, and then you can increase the number of days you're going to study. Okay, collect some money, why not? Yeah, why not? Ok, then guys, in April and May, abril e maio, you're going to work through your language method and be consistent again. Keep doing what you're doing, work through your language method. If you're collecting material to study, keep doing that, keep studying with what you decide to study. If you're in a course, keep doing the classes, don't miss any class, okay? If you hired a private teacher, schedule your classes, keep going to your class. The second task on this month are add more entertainment and extra resources to your studies routine. So listen to more music, watch more movies, read more books, surf on the internet, on YouTube videos from that country, from Portuguese, from Brazil, and other kind of stuff that you can find online in Portuguese. Increase your listening exposure. Listen to podcasts, other resources twice a week. So first I said you should listen at least once a week, and now you start to listen twice a week, if not every day. On June, you keep your schedule and you start speaking. So in the half of the year, you are going to start speaking already. But how? Well, guys, you can start speaking to yourself. Okay? You start saying things at home, walk around and say things to yourself. Talk to yourself in Portuguese. Okay? It sounds crazy, but it's really helpful. So you can say every step of what you're doing in your day. So for example, agora eu vou acordar, vou levantar, vou no banheiro, vou escovar meu dente. Beleza. So you said, now I'm going to wake up, I'm going to the bathroom, I will brush my teeth, Then you say, for example, vou tomar meu café da manhã. Nossa, esse café tá uma delícia. Que bolo gostoso. You're talking to yourself, making comments about things in your day, But this is helpful because you're going to be thinking of words, about expressions, and you're making sentences, structures, okay? This is really helpful. And to help you to practice your speaking, you should schedule 1-to-1 classes with trained teachers. For example, we have iTalk. iTalk? And it's a good platform where you can find trained teachers. So you go there and you schedule a class. The Yappers, our students in our course, they have Ludmila and I, so they can schedule a 101 class with us whenever they want to practice speaking or to review the content of a module in our course. But then it's important when you're in the half of the year to start scheduling 101 class to practice your speaking, okay? And the third task you should do is to find a group of people learning Portuguese and schedule a meeting to practice conversation. So, for example, here, guys, you all that are here, you are learning Portuguese. So, schedule a meeting online, use Zoom, Skype, Hangouts, or other kind of stuff, and practice a conversation together, So, we have every month in our course, we have a meeting of all of our students once a month. We have a meeting of our students where it's a group class where they can talk. Well, we always work with some topic, but we have a space for our students to speak, to practice speaking. Okay? Oh, Safe has a good tip there. I finished watching Ninguém Tá Olhando, loved it. Yeah, this is really good. Yeah, it's a TV show, it's a TV series, Brazilian one. It's on Netflix and it's really fun, really nice. Gosto do mundo de Harry Potter. Eu falo na escola mágico Castelo Bruxo. What is this magician? Castelo Bruxo. Maybe it's Hogwarts? I don't know. Ok. So guys, de julho até setembro, from July to September, what are you going to do? So if it's summer in your country, use it in your favor. Spend more time with the language you're learning. So if you're on vacation and you can travel to a Portuguese-speaking country, for example, travel to that country. Go speak Portuguese with Brazilians, with Portuguese people, wherever you are, wherever you can go. But if you can't, just listen to more songs in Portuguese, watch movies, Brazilian movies, binge watch a Brazilian TV show on Netflix or other streaming channels. Read a nice book in Portuguese. So use summer, your vacation, to be in contact with the language, more in contact with the language. Make friends as well. And this is speak out loud, the third task, to yourself and include conversation in your schedule. So if you are on vacation and you can travel to a Portuguese-speaking country, then you can find friends to talk, find people to talk, But if you are in your own country for summer, during summer, and you don't have friends to talk in Portuguese, just talk to yourself. Speak out loud to yourself, okay? Charles, julho to setembro, nadar na piscina. This is also a good idea. And I'm pretty sure if you live in the US or in Europe or in South America, during summer, but not in South America because it's really winter here, but in the North Hemisphere, during summer, you are going to see a lot of Brazilians in your country. So try to find them. So outubro, it's October. My 3 tasks for you in October. Keep studying from 20 to 40 minutes a day. Increase your listening exposure. Listen to podcasts or other resources 3 times a week. Okay, so you start listening once a week, then twice a week, and now 3 times a week. You speak more often. Try group classes, schedule classes with trained teachers, have a chat with Portuguese native speakers. So get every opportunity you have to speak more often. Novembro, focus on your weaknesses. Find your weaknesses and then work more on them. So you're going to, I have trouble with vocabulary or some native expression, idioms. I have trouble in creating sentences, organizing sentences, grammar. I don't know. So you focus on your weaknesses at this point. Then also important is to review the grammar topics. They are important to structure conversations. So to structure conversations, it's important to know some grammar topics. So this is the moment where you're going to review them. But don't focus on names of rules. Just focus on the use, the grammar topics that are useful to talk. Then keep working through your language method and be consistent. And then we go to the last month of the year, Dezembro. Keep studying and focus on the future. Why is that? Because a language is not something that you start and you finish. No. To learn a language is something that you do forever. If you take this decision of learning a language, maybe you already have, maybe you already know other languages, but you probably, if it's true, you know this better than me, you never end learning a language. That's no finish point. you're going to study every time, forever. You're going to have something new to learn. So even if you're already fluent in the language, you also have more things to learn. Even native speakers, there are a lot of Portuguese words that I don't know. For example, there's some specific vocabulary that I never see in my life. Or I'm always learning in every kind, so even in my own native language, I'm always learning. So you also do an analysis of what you've learned in 2020 and what you need to improve in the next year. And finally, listen to and speak Portuguese as much as you can. And you guys, to achieve all of this, you can always count on us, So you found Yes Portuguese, so or we found you, I don't know. So we are here, in a way we are connected, and we love to help people and help people to achieve their goals. So you can count on us, okay? You can count on our free content, free materials, in our free video tapes that we have on YouTube and on Instagram, our podcasts, everything is free for you. And if you want to go deeper and you want to study with a very organized method, you will have the Yes Portuguese course, So I'll talk a little bit about that, but just let me read some comments. Castelo Bruxo é uma outra escola de mágica como Hogwarts na Inglaterra. Mas é a escola no Brasil. Sim, eu não conheço. And I am a Harry Potter fan. You see my tattoo here? Those that like Harry Potter, they know what this is. Here. Let me see. Eu venho durante... I lost the comments of it. I don't know about other places, but here in Toronto I meet Brazilians almost every week. That's awesome. Make a point of talking to them when I overhear Portuguese. It's because a lot of Brazilians are moving to Canada. I think you have good opportunities of job opportunities. I don't know, but a lot of Brazilians are interested in moving to Canada. Eu venho durante a primavera e verão. Eu preciso escapar do tempo frio e da neve. Bem-vindo. Eu senti um pouquinho de calor aqui no Brasil. Say, find Brazilian bars or cafes in your area. This is also good. De nada, Erika. Precisava disso. Say, there are no Brazilian bars and only one cafe in Detroit. Detroit. The cafe makes good Brazilian coffee. There's plenty in London. If you have a mall or food court, just stroll among the tables and listen. Maybe you hear Portuguese. That's true. Especially you, Charles, that are in Orlando. There are a lot of Brazilians living in Orlando and a lot of Brazilians visiting Orlando because of Disney World, Disneyland. You taught me that, but I forgot. Gary, I need to come to London and hang out with you safe, and you can show me these cafes. That's a good idea. And you meet guys and you talk in Portuguese, okay? There is a decent sized Brazilian population here. They have only been in the area for 5 years. They're still laying their roots. Por favor, repita outubro. Okay, Tommy, let's go back to outubro. Outubro, keep studying from 20 to 40 minutes a day. Increase your listening exposure. So, listen to podcasts or other resources 3 times a week. And speak more often. Every time you have an opportunity, speak. Try group classes, schedule classes with trained teachers, have a chat with Portuguese native speakers. You need to speak more often. And guys, this is another task for you. Don't be shy. When you are talking to people, don't feel afraid to say things wrong. This is the moment to make mistakes, People are not laughing to you because they are also learning. So they will help you, believe me. So if you meet a Brazilian, talk. They will be glad to help. All Brazilians like to help foreigner people, gringos like you. And if you have a teacher, don't be shy of your teacher. Talk to her or to him in every opportunity you have, okay? Let me see all the comments. You have to have the confidence to not be shy and walk over to a group and say, oi pessoal, or com licença, gente. It's true. Isso é verdade. I'm doing the full emerge by living there. Yeah, Roderick, this is great. Where are you living right now? Onde você está morando agora? But they're always friendly and happy to talk to a gringo. And it's okay to make mistakes. That's what I just said. Jacob, that's awesome. Yeah. Ok. So, obrigada por sua ajuda. Yay, Tiffany. You're welcome. De nada. Brasileiros amam o inverno canadense. Ah, for sure. We love snow. Sim, eu sei, você é um aficionado do mundo Harry Potter. Eu sou. I live in Toronto and have never met Brazilians unless I go to Little Portugal. You have a Little Portugal in Toronto? That's nice. Is this schedule available for download? Yes, it is. If you are in our Telegram group, if you're not, join Telegram group. So you go to yesportuguese.com/zap and join, okay? How could Daniel nowadays you hear little English in most public places? Disney World is Orlando, okay. Disneyland is California. Thank you, guys. It's my dream, you know? É meu sonho. Desde criança eu queria ir na Disney. Since I was a kid, I want to go to Disney World. Do you know about Brazil Fest in July in Toronto? You guys should meet if you're in the same city, Daniel and Jacob. You should meet. Salsa and St. Clair, but that isn't Brazilian specific. Brazil Fest is held in Ears Court Park, July. I always meet Brazilians in Hyde Park. Nice. That's really nice. Tudo bem, eu sou americano que fala um pouco de português. Muito bom, isso mesmo, fala isso, desse jeito. I leave for Brazil on the 30th. Oh, you're coming. Okay, very nice, Roderick. Muito legal. So, guys, this PDF file, this schedule, this planner, you have it in our Telegram group. Oh, this is a good question. I've heard of Brazilians like Disney. Any specific reason? Why? Let me try to explain this. I think I can explain that based in my own experience. You know, in Brazil, we receive a lot of influence from the US. Lots of influence. From ever, I guess. I don't know from when, but I think it's from the beginning of the country. I don't know. So we receive a lot of influence from the US. And we receive American movies, American songs. We know much more about American history. We study the US history at school. And we also study the Europe history at school. And not much about Africa history, not much about Asia history, Australia, or even Canada, or even South America just a little bit, but most about Brazil. So, all this influence we receive from the US, I think Disney World and Disneyland, they come together, they come with this influence, you know. So since I was a kid, I watched Disney movies. So I grew up, for example, with Rei Leão, it's the Lion King, and the princess, Disney princess, and all this kind of stuff. So it's a dream of every little kid to go to Disney, especially those that has my own generation. We all grown up with this wish of visiting Disney World, you know? So it's a dream place for Brazilians, yeah. And most of parents, they also promise their kids to take them to Disney, and some rich family, they actually go. Like my parents, they promised me, but they never could take me to Disney when I was a kid because our financial situation was not the perfect one. But now that I'm a grown up, I'm planning to go to Disney one day. I already have been to the US, I already have been to Europe, so I'm planning to go. I will. Let me see the comments. Okay, I think because Disney does a huge sell vacation of your dreams. Yeah, that's true, Charles. Actors, they live life like they are movie stars. They want to be the star in their movie. That's also true. That's what one Brazilian told me. Yay, 20 likes! Thank you, Tiffany. Yay, thank you to tell me that. Thank you for telling me that. Você sabe José Carioca? Yes, José Carioca is a Disney character inspired in Brazil, right? É muito caro, é verdade. And for a whole family, it's really expensive. É um papagaio que é um amigo do Pato Donald. Yeah, and José Carioca is Brazilian. You didn't want to be a Paquita? No, actually. No. But I used to like Xuxa. When I was a kid, yeah. Okay, guys, so do you know, now I have a question for you. Do you know what starts next Monday? So next Monday, it starts the 3rd edition of the Portuguese Fluency Journey. So some of you already have been the last editions, and the newcomers probably not. So I'm inviting you right now to join the 3rd edition of the Portuguese Fluency Journey. Okay, so this is online event. It's a week of free classes in which you learn how you can become fluent in Portuguese in a very short time, studying by yourself. Okay, so we're going to teach you, to show you the steps you must follow to become fluent. So, and then you can put all this planner we had today in practice, applying the steps that we're going to teach in this Portuguese Fluency Journey. They are actually practical. Okay, so they are practical things that you can do, practical things that you can do to achieve fluency in Portuguese, and you're going to show how everyone is 100% able to become fluent in Portuguese. So it doesn't matter your age, your time, where you live. What matters is you can become fluent in Portuguese. This is what matters the most. Like I can become fluent in other languages. Okay? In Spanish, in Italian, in French. I just need to follow a method. And we're going to show you this method in this event. And to subscribe, this is the address, and I will just paste it here in the, but there is space here, in the comment section, so you can just click or copy and join the Portuguese Fluency Journey. It's going to be huge this time, and it's the first Portuguese Fluency Journey in 2020, so it's going to be very special. So the program is, we have a class on Monday. On Tuesday we have a live class, normal live class next Tuesday. So let's do it here, just programming for you. So guys, what we have is Monday the 3rd, we have the first class. On Tuesday 4th, we have live class on YouTube, normal live class. On Wednesday the 5th, you have the second class of the Portuguese Fluency Journey. On Thursday 6th, we have the 3rd class. On Friday, 7th, the 4th class. And on Saturday, we have a live class at 4 p.m. And this live class is here on YouTube, okay? So this is our schedule for next week. So be prepared, watch the videos, and be in the live classes because they are going to be amazing. A lot of surprise for you. Okay, guys? Very nice. So now I want to also let you know that if you want to study with a course, if you want to enroll to an online course, if you're doing your research as I told you in that planner, we are going to open the enrollment to the next class of the Yes Portuguese course on February 10th. So if you want to become a Yapper, study with our course, join our waiting list. Okay, to do that you go to this address here. Oh my god, what is it? Yeah, yesportuguese.com. Okay, very simple. Just join the waiting list if you want to become a Yapper, to join our course. And in our course, we're going to have access to our private group on both Facebook and WhatsApp, where the students are and where they can talk and practice and share their progress. You will also have access to our course platform and all the video classes, all the exercises, everything. And you also have one-on-one class and group classes that you can participate, okay? So that's it, the announcements that I have. And I see people talking about Carnival here. But Carnival is only in the end of February. It starts on 22, I guess, February 22nd. So guys, if you are in Brazil during Carnival, we'll be in Rio to meet you, okay? So leave us a comment saying from when to when you're going to be in Brazil for Carnival, and if you can meet us in Rio, okay? Let me see the comments here. Airlines flies from Brasilia to Orlando directly for refuel in Punta Cana. That flight is 5 times a week. Wow, go airlines, yeah. Carnival next month? No, next Monday, no, next month. Most Brazilians near me are in New York, New Jersey, same in Sayreville or Boston. I recently found out a Portuguese sporting club is near. The club is visited by those from Portugal, but it's already good to talk. Find some people to talk. It's very easy to find a Brazilian online who wants to talk, especially if you offer to help with their English. It's true, Charles, that's also true. Then you are supposed to come back down for Carnival in Salvador. We changed it up. I was there at the end of December to the first week of January at our home. My wife is from BH. Nice. Nice. I'll be in Salvador in a few weeks for Carnival and Rio. The lead up to Carnival is a good vibe too. I not come back down to June or July. I have family coming up next month. You know, your wife is from BH and I'm from Minas Gerais as well. So when you come to Brazil, if you want to visit our city, my hometown or Ludmila's in Juiz de Fora, just let us know, okay, if you're in Minas Gerais. I not come back down, okay. I was in Rio in August last year. There were like no tourists, but it was kind of cold and wet. Yeah. It's a quiet time to go. It's good time to go. The city is not so crowded. Very good, guys. So did you like the planner? Do you have it? So if you don't, join the Telegram group and then you can get your copy of this PDF file. Just scroll down. Even when you enter the group, the messages are still there. This is a good thing about Telegram. You never miss anything because the messages are there. So just scroll down and you're going to find the files and the other information you may have missed. Okay? So I hope you have liked the class. I always love to be with you guys. If you want, as I told you in the beginning of the class, if you want or if you can donate to help the families that lost their stuffs here in my hometown, I will just post the link for you here in 1 minute. So it will be a good. Every help is good. Okay. Here it is, the link of this website where you can donate. So it's called Vaquinha. You need to select the language and select the option I'm donating outside Brazil, something like that. Okay, there's an option for that. So hope to see you in the Portuguese fluency journey for the newcomers. For my students, the yappers, thank you so much, guys. You are great. For the Yes Portuholics, I love to be with you guys every week here in these live classes. It makes me so happy. Me faz muito feliz. Muito obrigada sempre. Vocês são especiais, de verdade. You're special. Vocês são especiais. Obrigada pela aula. Espero que vocês tenham gostado e até a próxima. Um lembrete para vocês. Nós temos aula, we have a class on Thursday on Instagram. It's a speaking practice. How this work for the newcomers? How does this speaking practice class work? Well, we're going to teach some topic, specific topic in the class, and then we will have we'll give you the opportunity to come live with us and then speak live with us. Practice your speaking live. Okay? So prepare yourself, brace yourself during the week. You still have tomorrow and then Wednesday at 1 p.m. New York City time. We'll come live on Instagram and then you can be chosen to talk to us. Okay? So hope to see you there. Obrigada, gente, e até a próxima aula. Tchau, tchau. Até mais.